Hello, 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 Reads Review family. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, you know I do appreciate you. To those, this may be your first time coming across this channel. I'm Shay. This is Reads Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. And at times we'll discuss others. Also, I would like to pin a note here. I do like my designer fragrances. I just like to buy them when there's a good sale. I got reward points and I can get them south of $100. You understand? Yes. So also from time to time, I run across room sprays, air fresheners that are inspired. The scents are inspired by some of the perfumes in my collections. And so sometimes when I run across those, I'll bring it to the channel. So without further ado, today is Monday. So I want to jump on here real quick. It's been a long day, um, but I wanted to get on here and make sure I did this video and just share with you some of the scents and some of the fragrances that I wore on last week. Now I will be upfront and tell you that I didn't do much. My hands feel dry. Put on a little lotion. I didn't do many different combos. So just be upfront and let you know that there are some, but anyway, we'll just grab and go. I'm not going in any particular order. Um, there was one day that I wore my Miss Armaf Mystique, and I really do love this fragrance in that line. It's one of my top ones, I would say, in that line. I have 6 of them. This will this one will probably land in like the number 1 or number 2 spot. So very similar. I think it's very similar to Lancome's Trésor, La Nuit Trésor. And so I wore that fragrance. I wore also from Bath and Body Works the Midnight Addiction scent, the lotion and the body spray as well with that. So um uh, another day, I think I wore this weekend, like Saturday. I did the Dossier Gourmand White Flowers, the Extreme, which just means that they just put a little more scent in this particular fragrance. And this is inspired by Flower Bomb. Anytime I've worn this in the past, and as you can see, I've already cleared one bottle of this one, and this is my second one. So and then of course I have the original Flower Bomb as well, but this even smells better than the original. So yeah, anytime I've worn this one from Dossier, I have gotten compliments. And as I've always said, I do not wear my fragrance to receive compliments. If one comes along with it, that is sure enough fine, that is wonderful. It just means it just confirms that the fragrance is doing what it's supposed to do, which is smell. Okay, so also I wore Common Sense Flower Bomb oil with that as well. So that was really nice. I like that scent anyway. No matter what, I like Flower Bomb. Um, the next two I'm going to grab, y'all. I really didn't even ever think when I've worn this. I have enjoyed this fragrance, this next one, but I don't think I've ever, maybe in the past I may have gotten one comment when or compliment when I've worn it, but for the most part I've always thought it was I mean, I smelled it. I love the smell, but that is none other than Secret Duchess from Okja, and this is a second bottle for me as well. This is inspired by Killian's. I don't need a prince to be a princess or something to that effect. It's that vanilla. It's got some peach. It's got something. What else does it have in it? I don't want to tell y'all wrong. But I also wore that with Brown Sugar Babes. This is called Princess Treatment, and that is inspired by that fragrance as well. So, quick little story about that. I wore it last week. As a matter of fact, when did I wear this? I was getting my blood drawn. It must have been Monday or Tuesday. And as I walked through an area where some patients were sitting or whatnot, uh, I got kind of halfway down the hall and I heard a lady that was in there was like, oh, she was talking to someone else. You know, they were having a conversation when I was walking through. Um, but as I got halfway down, I heard her say, oh, wow, she smells good. And the guy was like, what's that? And she's like, no, the lady that just walked through here, she smells good. Again, this is not one that I never really thought even projected that much. And at that time, I had had it on for a little bit. I really didn't think it was smelling like that. I honestly didn't. But it was, and I do like it. Um, yes, this is Killian's Princess. And yes, I was. This has the some of the notes in there. I was naming like the peach, the vanilla. It has some apple, lemon, ginger, green tea. That was the one I was really trying to think of was the green tea. But anyway, I do honestly, guys, I would highly recommend. Yeah, I would. I recommend that. It is. I love this scent. Anyway, moving on. So yes, not only that, I got several other people told me that day that I smelled good and wanted to know what I had on. So another day, same thing happened. And shout out to my subscriber, Miss Charlotte, I believe, is the one who recommended this fragrance. And that is none other than Lavish Rouge by Lafade, or I think that's how you say it, Lafade. Um, yes, this I think this is from the Cutledge line, if I'm not, the Cutledge House. But this, y'all, is very similar to Lead, but it's not the way I can describe it. It's kind of like I described that Delina, no, Hawas, not Hawas. Gosh, Lee, what was it? Okay, kind of like Hawa. That's what I was trying to remember. Hawa by Zamaya in the pink bottle. And I said this is very similar when I did the review of this to Delina Rose, which to me, Delina Rose is just kind of like a watered down Delina. And so I would say and describe this as the same. Now, I'm not telling you somebody put some water in this scent. It's just not as in your face as Lead. It's not as strong. Uh, this one may be instead of an extrait version or an eau de parfum or a perfume, this may be like the toilet. So water, this is more like a lighter version or what I said, a watered down version of Lead, but it's really nice and you can really get away with it for this summer, for these hot days. Um, regular Lead, you probably want to back off the sprays if you wore that during the summer for sure, or especially the intense version. Maybe any of those versions in Lead. I don't know. Anyway, that's just my take. But I did get I got asked several times, what did I have on? I smelled so good. So, and we're talking about being at work, and so I run into all different, not only just coworkers that work there, but you run into all types of people in and out, patients and everything. So I did wear this. Oh, there it is. Common Sense Oil, the Libre. I did put this on. Lotion, put this on, sprayed. And since I'm at work, I try to dial it back a little bit these days. But last week, that's I was like, yeah, no, I'm not dialing back. I'm just going to spray like I normally would on a regular day, you know. So anyway, that was Lavish Rouge from Lafite. That is so nice. I will give my thoughts and opinions on that separately in a different video after I wear it one more time, which I'm pretty sure I will probably wear that again this week. um, so Oh, so another day I did Mio Doziza. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. Verde by Mason Alhambra, and this is very similar to Valentino's Green Stravaganza. So, yeah, I think I told you guys about just the Mio Doziza, which turned out to be such a nice fragrance. And uh, I think this is probably my second or third time wearing this one. And so I'll tell y'all in the next week or two, do a video on it. Maybe this week, probably. Um, I actually wore that one yesterday. I wore that to church on Sunday. So I did pair it with Brown Sugar Babe's Lady Luck, which is inspired by the Valentino's Donna Born in Roma. But I also put with it um, Champagne Toast from Bath and Body Works, and I think it was the other spray that is supposed to be similar to Valentino's Donna Born in Roma. I think it's Pink Obsessed. Yes, it's not right here. Oh, there it is. Pink Obsessed. So I sprayed both of those with uh, wearing that with the Verde, and it was nice. It was okay. Um, so what else do I? Da, 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 da. Oh, I did. So last week, my husband and I we had an anniversary. Actually, it was last Wednesday. So um, I did Giggle Puff. I wore that during the day, and I also came. I also did the concentrated perfume oil from this same fragrance house, which is Hakiat, I believe. Hakiat Attar. So yes, I smelled really nice that particular day. We had dinner and so what did I end up wearing? I may have just kept. I What did I do? Hawas for women. Yeah, I gotta give my little thoughts on this baby too, because this is nice. Yeah, and I got compliments with this too. Ugh, it smells so wonderful. It's labellish, but to me, it's something about it. It's like the label with a twist, and I hadn't figured out exactly what I think that twist is, but yeah, it's nice. Maybe a little. Would I say it's stronger than label? You know what? I'm gonna wear them side by side and figure it out. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, that was Giggle Puff. I think. Oh, lastly, this is about the most combination that I did last week, and I'm not sure if I really liked it or not. Yeah. So I did my Jimmy Choo Common Sense oil, um, and then I came in with Jimmy Choo perfume, and then I came in and I did Mayar by Lattafa. Yeah, it was it was okay. If you guys have tried that or might try that, let me know how you feel about it. It wasn't awful at all. And I think others could probably smell it a bit more than what I did, if that makes sense. Like sometimes we put on these fragrances, we automatically go, nose blind or anosmic to it. And yeah, and that may be what the deal was for me, is that I just wasn't like, I could get wafts of it, but I couldn't really smell it. And that happens, and that happens, but others did smell it for sure. So some of the I think that's it basically what I wore last week, day and night. The only time I wore something in the evening was when I put on Howard's. The other evenings that I was at home, I was testing out the Peach Delulu from Paris Corner, that new one. And what else did I test out? Oh, La Fleur Bouquet from Afnon. And I did what? Oh, Amaret Asdale. I did do that. And other than that, that was it. But I look that Peach Delulu, y'all. That is, I think I about 3 days last week. I just being around the house in the evenings. I'll just put this on like one or two sprays on the back of my hand. And when I tell you that this bad boy, straight out the box, it was lasting. Like seriously, I would get up, in the middle of the night, 3 or 4 o'clock, bathroom break. So, and I was still smelling it really well on my hands. That was insane to me, especially by it being new. Anyway, I do. So far, I like it, and here soon I will do. Um, I'll do a full wear. Yeah, I so far I do like this. Okay. So as far as what I wore last week, I think that is it for right now. I take that back. I also did a evening or two. I think that was over the weekend. I the habik where I put the bottle? Oh, there it is. It's on top behind some. But anyway, this from Latafa, I did do that. So I'm going to wear that fully one day this week. So that'll be coming to you soon about what my thoughts and opinions are on that one. But anyway, I hope I want to try to get through this as quickly as I could. Um, I have another video to try to do after this and bring that to you guys. So, and then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get on here and I'm going to tell you about a fragrance that I can't wear. I just can't, I have not found it in me to do a full wear. I have tested it and I can't. So, anyway, you guys have a lovely rest of your day or night, depending on what time zone you in. Remember to stay prayerful for this country, for each other. Yeah, and also to stay in your word and stay close to God. Remember, only what you do for Christ will last. So it's gonna get us through these trying times, guys. You guys take care, and I will talk to you soon.